How we express the value of a person is that we care for them. My involvement with cooperative care waging really came from a personal experience where my parents, who had been healthy and well and strong, all of a sudden hit 80-something and needed to know how to phone an ambulance, needed healthcare. And walking with them through their journey made me think, gosh, we can do this better in Wagin. What we're pioneering is doing that care services through a cooperative model.
A cooperative is simply a business model based on a set of principles, international principles that have been around for well over 150 years about mutual care, mutual support. Here we've got people coming together to support people to age well.
Co-ops really harness the strength and the power of people. They make a connection between people. People band together around a common interest and a common need and say, what can we do? How can we pool our resources, pool our interest and our energies and make something happen?
The main thing we're trying to address is to allow people to stay in Wagin as they age. They have access to the services that they need and they don't feel that they need to leave to get those services. There's many elements to that. It might be grandchildren having access to a grandparent. It may be just the financial benefits for the town. It's one more person shopping at the local supermarket.
From here to the outskirts of Armidale, it's about a 2-hour drive. And sometimes when you're sick, that 2 hours feels like 20 hours. And sometimes you need it now, not in a few weeks' time or a month's time. So to have somebody that can help you, go along with you and be a support for you, that's really, really good.
Unfortunately, we see a lot of services implemented for a model that fits well in Melbourne and Sydney, but they really don't fit well out here, which means that they don't get taken up and then we don't have the services.
It's the people in the community that understand the community, that see what is needed in the community.
Primarily the co-op will be a caring agency within the town. That could be connecting people to services, it could be connecting people to their neighbours. Do they need help to get to an appointment? Do they need help to look after a pet? Not that we would do it, but we will make the connection to link people with who they might need to provide that help. But it's place-based, so the needs and the interests of the people here are served by the needs and the interests of people here.
It's hard to try and find all of the services that you need. You need a gardener, you need a cleaner, but how do you coordinate all of these? How do you find out what's in your aged care plan? We've got an amazing home care team here in Wagin, but what this group will do is actually add to the services that are provided by Wagin Home Care.
Some people would rather stay at home and not have to be institutionalised. Can we accommodate both? I think we can. To do that, you need to harness the abilities and the strength and the interest of the community to make that happen.
This model and this idea is that you can go in, you can talk to a person who is a local person who understands Wagin, understands your needs, and they will help you find answers.
It's not being diverted to a website, or it's not being told to stand in a queue on the phone.
For me personally, I'd like to see the co-op bring more services to Wagin and have a large member base.
Our membership base is anybody in town. We can have corporate members as well, but primarily individuals, and then what we call multi-stakeholder. So it's the people who have an interest in providing healthcare services. We're a not-for-profit organisation, so everything invested by the members comes back to the members. So if you extend the vision out, what we're wanting to do is improve and increase people's access to healthcare. Well, that's going to take a workforce to do that. We'll create jobs, we'll create some economic stimulation.
My hopes for the co-op is it becomes a success and it is very easily recognisable and actually becomes an example for other country towns on how they can pool together and make things easier for their community. We are an ageing society. We do have to take care of our seniors in our community. They're the ones that built our towns.
We are, I think, doing things that ultimately will leave a legacy.